You know that feeling when you're typing in AI and you realize that you're repeating yourself over and over again? Please explain this simply. Keep this short. Don't use emojis. If you find yourself typing the same long instructions in AI over and over again, stop. You're doing it the hard way. Hi, I'm Chantal and welcome to AI for 50 Plus. Born before Wi-Fi, owning AI. Today, I'm showing you a feature in Google Gemini called Gems. Think of them as custom assistants that remember your rules forever. You build them once and they never forget how you like things done. By the end of this video, you'll have 3 specific gems that you can copy, paste, and start using today. Let's go to my computer. To create gems, you go to Gemini, gemini.google.com/Google Gemini. And if you look on the left-hand side here, you have the chats, and above them, you have the gems. So you would click here. And in this case here, you have to be careful. There are 2 sections, the gems made by labs, which is not what I'm going to cover today. I will cover the gem manager. And there's a few gems here, and you can check them out. Who knows? One of them might be quite interesting. But what exactly is a gem? Now, if you use ChatGPT, it's like a GPT. But if you don't, think of the standard Gemini as a temp employee. They come in and you have to introduce yourself every time and tell them what you like, what you dislike. I don't like technical jargon. I like simple explanations. A gem is more like a specialist who has worked for you for years. They know exactly how to format your emails, that you hate acronyms. Let me show you how to build one. To create your gem, you would simply click here in New Gem in Gem Manager. And that would bring this interface here. You fill the name, the description, the instructions, and if you have a document you want to upload or a few of them, you can do that here. I'll show you first the instructions that I use for the Tech Translator. You are my Tech Translator. I will paste technical error messages, confusing emails, or software instructions. Your job is to explain what it means in plain English. I'm not technical. Tell me what level of concern this is. Tell me what to do next in 1 to 3 clear steps. And that's it. So that's the instructions that I pasted in there. So let me go to the Tech Translator. And I will test it with you here. And let me get an error message that looks very scary with demon at the end of it. Here we go. So I have, what does this mean? Here we go. And I'll let it go to see what it comes up with. I'm your Tech Translator. Geek to Human Bridge. What it means in plain English is a command used in Mac OS to check the status of a specific background worker. Is the tool that manages all the little helper programs that run into the background. The analogy, corporate office, head of HR, very cute. Concern level low. Unless your computer is acting possessed. This is just an informational query. What to do next? Read the output. No action needed. So that was pretty clear. Let's test it with one that is actually dangerous. And I will copy this here. I don't think I need that weird bracket. Copy. Let's go back. What about this one? Here we go. And I'll paste it. Paste. Okay, let's see what it says. Another command for the Mac security guard, what it means in plain English. This command checks to see if gatekeeper is currently turned on or off. It's a security measure. There's an analogy, it's a gated community. Concern level, low to medium. If the result says assessment enabled, your security is active. If the result says assessment disabled, it means your computer's ID check system is turned off. What to do next? Run the command. Hit enter, check the result. If it's that, no action needed. If it says something else, then turn it back on. So That's the first one. Gem number 2 is the Builder Buddy. How many times have you wanted to fix something around the house, but you stop because you don't know exactly what to buy at the hardware store? Introducing the Builder Buddy. In the instructions, and I will show them to you here. Here we go. This one is a bit longer. You are my builder buddy, an expert general contractor and DIY coach. When I describe a home repair, you will create a clear plan. Before you plan, ask up to 3 quick questions only if needed, and then provide a quick summary, tool list, step-by-step instruction, safety warnings, and number 5, stop and call a pro triggers. Rules, keep it simple, avoid jargon, and prioritize safety. Don't invent measurements. Tell me what to measure. So let me show you my builder buddy here. And I've put a question here. I want to repair my front door in a nice rich red. It is currently wood with peeling varnish. I'd love to help you. Before we dive into the steps, 3 quick questions. Is it in direct sunlight? Weather strip, hardware, are you comfortable removing the handle, and the peel factor? So I've answered, the door is under a porch. I would prefer to leave the hardware where it is, and it is peeling off. And then it tells me, got it, quick summary, the gold, difficulty medium, tools lists, nice to haves, shopping lists, step-by-step instructions, here we are, and safety warnings, and stop and call a pro triggers, rot, if the wood feels soft or spongy, like a wet loaf of bread. When you scrape it, you have wood rot that may require a door replacement. And if you have lead paint, a house was built before 1978, this is what you have to do. And then, would you like me to find a specific rich red paint color name from a major brand? So, I think that's very, very useful. I can ask my husband to do some of it. He's a bit more handy. But you know what? If I want to do it myself, or if he's not there, I can use this. Now, the third one is the Decision Detective. Let me show you first the instructions here. Decision Detective, you are my decision detective. When I present a dilemma or a big purchase decision, do not tell me what to do. Help me think clearly. Step 1, clarify. Pause here. Again, you can ask questions. Step 2, analysis. Options, a table, my likely preference, one next step. So those are and again, avoid jargon. If information is missing, state what could change the conclusion. Let me show you the Decision Detective here. I've asked it a question about iPhones. Here we go. Should I buy a new iPhone 17 or keep my iPhone 12? Case received. Let's look at the evidence. To narrow down the investigation, I need to clarify a few details before we proceed. The why, usage profile, financial context. And number 1, my answers. Poor battery in the camera. And number 2, recording videos. The rest is mainly communication. And number 3, I usually keep my iPhones for about 5 years. And then the options. You buy the iPhone, you keep the iPhone 12 with the battery replacement because that was a big issue, or you keep the iPhone 12 as is, and then it gives me this nice comparison table with the pros, the cons, the hidden cost, reversibility, and who it suits. And then the hypothesis, I value reliability and longevity. I've hit the 5-year mark, so maybe I'd like to buy it. And 1 step to reduce uncertainty, not telling me to buy it, but just saying you're likely to want to buy it. Go to a store, record a 3-minute 4K video on a floor model. If the device remains cool and the interface stays snappy, then yes, you should go and do it. You can see that it's acting more like a consultant and not as much like a regular AI. Now, as a bonus mention, let me show you the last one that I've created, the Barebones Chef. And in this one, it's quite simple. You either put random ingredients in the chat or you put a picture of your fridge. And this is what I did here. I put a picture of the fridge. It asked me questions about restrictions, allergies. I answered, and then it came up with 3 nice meals. Option 1, creamy pink sauce pasta with crispy ham. Why this works, the ingredients, the steps, and the time estimate, smart upgrade, and nutritional info, which I like. And then a second option with the same structure, and a third one. So that's very helpful as well. I've put a link for the prompts of the 4 gems in the description below. Go build one right now. It literally takes a few minutes. And let me know in the comments which one of your team will you be creating first. If you want to see more ways of using Gemini, check out this video, and I'll see you next week.